Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm Teresa, and I am here to give you some essential oil basics with Essential Oils 101. So I'm going to go over some of the base knowledge that you really need to know to start using the oils, and then you're going to learn as you get more confidence in them and more experience with them. So I'm going to start with this thing keeps popping up. I'm going to start with some spearmint because it is the oil of presenting and the oil of being confident. So I'm going to take some of that, take a big deep breath, one of my favorite anyway. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get my share screen up and running. And I may be popping back and forth here. Let me start here. So here we go, Essential Oils 101. And again, my name is Teresa Lysam, and I love helping people get connected with the essential oils and helping them maintain and create a better, healthier lifestyle for themselves with some natural options and some natural solutions. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in with the application methods. We already welcomed you, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Application methods. There's actually 3 ways of using essential oils, and they have been used throughout the centuries. We're just now coming back around to them in our country, but they are being used in other countries as a natural alternative. We have just kind of fallen away from that, but we are coming back around and coming back to our senses. So Egyptians used aromatic oils and paste from plants as early as 4500 BC. And the use of aromatic oils was first recorded in China between 26 and 2500 BC. And the ancient medicine called Ayurveda, I always mess that word up, is they incorporate essential oils into healing potions. And the Greeks adopted essential oil knowledge from the Egyptians, and ointments were carried by soldiers into battle to counter infections. And it was customary for the Romans to use essential oils in their massages and their baths. Did not know that. So there is a rich history of using them aromatically, topically, and orally as well. So it's not anything new. We're just coming back around to it. So let's talk about aromatic application. And that's basically what I did with my spearmint. Just take off the lid, smell it, and you just got an aromatic hit of the spearmint. But we do tend to be dismissive of our sense of smell. It's not something we pay attention to, but it's one of our strongest senses that works on our subconscious mind. Smell can elicit powerful psychological, mental, and emotional responses just by absorbing the essential oils by your olfactory nerve, which is basically like immediately inside your nose area. It's like the closest to the outside of any of our organs or any of our systems. So this olfactory bulb is a direct link to the limbic system, which is part of the brain that supports different functions such as smell, emotions, behavior, memories. So this area of our senses, our nose, goes right to the olfactory system, which links to our limbic system, which is directly involved with the way we deal with life, basically, how we react to life. So there are oils that are uplifting, invigorating, calming, relaxing. There's combinations of all those. An oil can be uplifting and relaxing all at the same time. Kind of crazy. The most popular way of doing it is with a diffuser, and I did not grab a diffuser. A diffuser is a cold, there's no heat involved, but it's a way of diffusing the molecules into the air, just in a background type of a way. You just kind of set it and forget it. And you mix it with some water, put a few drops in some water, and you're affecting many people in the area, not just you, but people that are coming into that area where you have the diffuser going, and it's going to affect them emotionally as well. And I have learned to get rid of any of my synthetic, chemically laden, commercial products that are sprays and plug-ins and that kind of stuff, because those are just contaminating my air, whereas I know that essential oils are enhancing and cleaning my air. So once you learn to use the oils in place of some of those other things, your nose gets very used to the high quality essential oils, and it doesn't want anything to do with the synthetics anymore. It's kind of funny how that happens. So you can also place a few drops on a cotton ball. You can put a drop in the palm of your hand, rub your hands together, and breathe it in. Those are all aromatic ways of bringing the oils into your respiratory system. You can put that cotton ball in your vent of your car. Or I've heard some people put it in a little baggie, carry it around with them, and just open up the baggie and take a whiff of it whenever they need it. You can also mix the oils with water and a spray bottle and just kind of mist it in the air. Use it as a room deodorizer, mist it on your carpets, on your linens, on your furniture, to kind of freshen everything up. You can also add a couple of drops to some laundry balls, which are these tennis-sized balls that we've all learned to put into our dryer, and it helps with the drying action. And this way you don't need dryer sheets, which are full of chemicals, absolutely full of chemicals. So there's also the topical application. Did you know that essential oils are easily absorbed by the skin, and they offer a benefit to that localized spot that you happen to be applying them on? So when you kind of massage it into your skin for sore muscles or achy joints, the light massage actually increases the blood flow and helps it with the distribution through the body. So that topical application in and of itself is very beneficial. We usually dilute, not usually, but many times dilute with a carrier oil such as jojoba oil, almond oil, a really good quality olive oil, coconut oil, even aloe gel. And that kind of helps it spread a little bit further on the skin in a little bit nicer, softer way. So 1, 2, maybe 3 drops. That's all you would need. Or you can just, many of the oils you can just drop right onto the place that you need it and rub it in. It does evaporate a little bit faster when it's not diluted, but that's okay. But if you want it to be diluted and be held to the skin a little bit longer for a deeper absorption, you can certainly dilute it. And you want to dilute it for kids and people with sensitive, thin skin. So it's best to use small doses throughout the day rather than a single large dose. So kind of break it up over the course of a day, maybe morning, noon, and evening, or every hour or two. Some people recommend every 4 to 6 hours reapplication, but it just depends on the issue that's going on at that point in time for you. You can put topical application, like if you have some head issues going on and you're using the oils to address the head, you can put a little bit at your hairline, right at your temple, at the back of your neck, on your chest, your stomach. If you're having digestive issues, arms, legs, bottoms of your feet are a fabulous place to put the oils. If you're not sure where to put the oils, you put 1 drop on your finger and rub it on the bottom of your foot. 1 drop on the other finger, rub it on the bottom of your foot. Because your skin there is very tough and it's going to, handle the oils very, very well. and then your body will just suck it up and absorb it, and it will go through every system in your body within 20 minutes. You do want to avoid, light sensitive skin areas such as eyes, no ears, be careful of your nose, any broken or damaged skin. You can put it around broken and damaged skin. That might be a thought, so that you're not putting it right on the wound. You can also put your oils in a warm bath, create a hot or warm compress, and you can put it in your own lotions. You can actually take your moisturizer, put it in your lotion. I'm sorry, I keep having a thing that pops up that's telling me to reboot my machine, and I'm not ready to do that yet. But if you have a lotion or a moisturizer that you really like, you can put some in your hand, put a drop or two of oil in your lotion, and then apply that. Lots of ways to get the oils on topically. Okay, come on. There we go. Oral application. So oral or internal use of oils can be debated. It depends on who you talk to. But we do take in essential oils through food and candies and gums that we don't even realize. So they've already been being used. Many essential oil companies that are out there will say right on the bottle, not for internal use. That's because they're not 100% sure what's in those bottles. doTERRA is 100% sure. They test each batch with 11 different tests. They repeat many tests along the process. They document every test, every constituent that's in these bottles. They know exactly at what percentage everything is. You can rest assured that everything in this spearmint bottle is 100% spearmint. There is no adulterations, no chemicals, no fertilizer, contaminants. There's nothing in there except pure 100% peppermint. So that's why I confidently, and many, many millions of other people confidently, use these doTERRA oils internally. I would never use anybody else's oils internally because I don't have the confidence in them that I have with doTERRA. Peppermint tea, there's cinnamon, there's all basil. These are all essential oils as well as spices, but those are all things we've been ingesting all along that don't have any negative effect on us. But essential oils do have positive health benefits when they're ingested, and they're just as effective as taking them topically or aromatically, but sometimes you want to get more specific, more direct, and you'd want to take them orally. Essential oils are lipid-soluble compounds, and meaning they dissolve in fat rather than water molecules, which dissolve in water. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. Make sure I understand it and you understand it. So they dissolve in fat. Essential oil molecules dissolve in fat rather than being dissolved in water. So as a fat-soluble compound, essential oils are readily transported to all organs of the body, including the brain. The exact mechanism by which essential oils react with our cells is not quite clear. However, we do know that each oil has a different composition of biochemical properties, which is why they offer unique benefits. So you can put a drop or two in food recipes, a drop or two in your water. Every day I put essential oils in my water, typically citrus oils. Citrus are very detoxifying, help with balancing pH of your body, just generally really good for you. 1 or 2 drops is all you need. Applesauce, yogurt. I put cinnamon in my smoothies and in my oatmeal when I eat oatmeal. You can actually take a little empty veggie cap, which come in they come apart. You put a couple drops of your essential oil in there, put your veggie cap back together and pop it in your mouth and take your water with it. So those are all things that you learn along the way, and I or whoever connected you with this webinar would be happy to help you with that. We're all about educating and helping people become comfortable with their essential oils. So let's talk about some of those benefits of essential oils. There's so many benefits. Many swear by the use of essential oils for preventing and reversing health conditions. That's a pretty big claim, but everybody has a different experience with the oils. Some are very dramatic, some are very subtle, but I will guarantee you that your life will be better because of essential oils if you develop the habit of using essential oils in your daily life. Essential oils are extracted from various plant parts, including the flowers, the leaves, the barks, the roots, resins, the peels of fruits, and then they're distilled to separate the oil from the water-based compounds. So there's a distillation process that goes on. And some of those benefits are balancing hormones, helping fight infection, boosting your immune system, supporting digestion, giving your energy a boost, improve brain function, reducing stress and anxiety, helping alleviate aches and pains, enhance skin and hair growth, reduce toxicity, reducing toxicity, that is huge, relieving headaches and migraines, and promoting and supporting sleep. Lots of awesome benefits. And depending on your body, and you're in partnership with your body when you're working with essential oils, and you're learning to read and understand and know what your body is telling you, will help you determine what oils work best with your body. So this way of maintaining health and creating a natural, healthy lifestyle is bringing us back to working with our body and empowering us and giving us our power back, instead of going to a third-party person and having them tell us what we need to do. Where with the oils, it's giving us a chance to work with our body and understanding our body and seeing what our body actually wants. So there is some experimentation involved with essential oils. But just like if you go get medication, there's an experimental process there as well, where you have to figure out what's the right dosage, how to tweak it if you need something different. So it's the same process with essential oils. There is some experimentation, but I find that part to be very joyful and fun, at least for me personally. Adrenal glands. Balancing your hormones is huge for women. Well, men have hormones too, so it's not just a women thing, but let's see what we can do here. Adrenal glands. Our adrenal glands help us cope with stress by producing the hormone called cortisol. So when cortisol levels are unbalanced, we can be left feeling tired even after we've had a full night's sleep. We might have trouble remaining calm and having stable emotions and moods, and experiencing brain fog. So like basil essential oil increases the body's natural response to both physical and emotional stress. So you could take some basil, put some fractionated coconut oil, which is just the carrier oil that we typically use, put a drop or two of basil in there and rub it on your forearms or in the cartilage right above your earlobes. And that's going to bring balance to your adrenal glands. So something as easy as that can help you get that cortisol back into balance and allow your body to start functioning at a normal, healthy level. That's the beauty of essential oils, is they help your body get to a balanced place, a homeostasis place where your body can actually heal itself, because ultimately that's where the healing comes from, is from your own body. So for your thyroid dysfunction, some of the symptoms are depression, dry skin, dry hair, and insomnia. An easy, natural solution for that would be take some lemongrass, mix a few drops of lemongrass with your fractionated coconut oil, rub it into your foot's big toe or at the base of your throat. Okay, there's reflexology points on your feet that correspond with other parts of your body. And so a lot of times we can use the points on our feet to address something else in our body. So the big toe is related to the head in reflexology. So that's why they're referring to the big toe. So easy, easy, easy. Just, rub some there. You could put some in a roller bottle and have it ready for yourself to always just kind of rub every single day for your thyroid, some lemongrass. But you would want to dilute lemongrass. Lemongrass can be a little bit rough on the skin. It can be a little bit irritating. Estrogen and progesterone, okay, some women deal with that imbalance. So an imbalance of estrogen and progesterone can lead to severe symptoms of PMS, low libido, night sweats, even hot flashes. So that can be easily addressed with adding a few drops of clary sage and geranium to a warm bath. Okay, so you can actually put these oils in bath water. Now, I've heard that it's a good idea to put those oils into some Epsom salts, like put some Epsom salts in your hand, sprinkle your essential oils on there, and then distribute the Epsom salts into the bath water. Or just drop a couple drops right into the water, whichever you feel resonates with you. Either are going to work, but the Epsom salts might distribute it a little bit better. You can also dilute a few drops of the clary sage in a carrier oil and rub it into your ankles, okay, around your ankles. Again, your ankles correspond to other parts of your body. Easy, easy things to do to help you address hormone imbalances and a thyroid dysfunction and adrenal gland issues. Immune boosting and fighting infections. That's one of the things I love about essential oils is these things right here. It's very easy to boost your immune system, very easy to help address infections with essential oils. Many essential oils have powerful antibacterial properties that help fight off infections or kill harmful bacteria. A number of studies even show that certain essential oils are just as powerful as the over-the-counter medications for treating infections such as skin infections and urinary tract infections. So there are studies out there that actually have shown that. So I'm going to give you some examples again for boosting your immune system and fighting infections. Excuse me, get an itchy nose. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil and melaleuca are the exact same thing. So when you hear the word melaleuca being thrown around, that just means tea tree oil. But tea tree oil or melaleuca has antiseptic properties that make it ideal for dealing with minor cuts and scrapes, as well as eliminating oral and acne-causing bacteria. Excellent for treating acne blemishes. What I do is I just put a drop on my finger and then just rub it right on that blemish. You want to catch the blemish as soon as you know it's popping up, because everybody knows when something's coming up. But if you put that on a couple times a day, in a day or two, it will be minimized or gone. Tea tree oil, now they're suggesting that it needs diluted. I found that I'm okay using it directly on my skin. You need to try it for yourself and see if you need to dilute it or if you are okay taking it directly on your skin. Again, you have to work with your body and see what works best for you. But Melaleuca, we can go on and on about Melaleuca. Very, very good oil. Grapefruit oil, which is not the same as grapefruit seed extract. So grapefruit seed extract is different from grapefruit essential oils, just so you know. But grapefruit essential oil is effective for killing off bacteria that would commonly be caused by bacteria. Infections that are caused by bacteria. So Salmonella, E. coli, I know I've heard this word, Staphylococcus. I'm not going to continue with that, but you can actually easily take a grapefruit essential oil in water, 1 or 2 drops daily, a couple times a day for several days, and that's going to address bacterial infections. Oregano is fantastic oil. There's lots of information, lots of studies about essential oil, oregano essential oil. It's effective against 20 different strains of E. coli and can be applied topically when you dilute it with a carrier oil. So it's one of our most intense oils. It needs to be diluted. It's very, very potent, and 1 drop goes a very, very long way. You can actually cook with oregano in a very diluted fashion, and that's something you would want to talk with somebody who's more experienced with using the oils in cooking. But oregano, I use oregano when I have a little something that's coming up that I have learned to address as soon as it happens, as soon as I know my immune system has been compromised, and I will start with a blend called On Guard, and I will add oregano for several days until it's over with. Powerful oil, but you do have to be careful with it. Supporting digestion. This is one of the easiest things to address with essential oils. There's lots of oils that help with the stomach area. Some help relieve upset stomach, indigestion, diarrhea, IBS. Some stimulate digestive enzymes to, aid nutrition by breaking down and helping your food to absorb better, more efficiently. But some of the oils for digestion would include ginger, peppermint, fennel, lemongrass, and marjoram. Ginger, peppermint, fennel, lemongrass, and marjoram. And these can also be added to cooking things, cooking items. 1 drop is all you need. If you can apply these to your belly a couple times a day, ginger and peppermint and fennel, they can all be taken internally under your tongue. If you want to try that, you can also put them in a empty veggie cap, 1 or 2 drops, close the cap up and pop it in. We have a wonderful, wonderful blend called Digest Zen, good for anything digestive related, anything between, here and the bottom of your digestive tract. Addresses anything, and I'm going to say anything, from one end of the spectrum to another, that you could rub on your belly, take under your tongue. I don't know if I'd diffuse it or not, but very, very effective for many, many people. So I'd advise you to check it out if you have some digestive issues. And if you have chronic digestive issues, you might want to just use one of the suggested oils I already mentioned, or Digest Zen every single day, just as a maintenance and a help even out your stomach, your digestive system, and get it back to where it needs to be and to function at its optimal level. Boosting your energy boost. Many people deal with low energy levels. So there's lots of oils that help with energy. Lots of citrus. Anything citrus can help energize you and boost your energy. So wild orange, grapefruit, lemon, lime is fabulous. These are all oils that have properties that are known for boosting your mood and boosting your energy. And sometimes it is your mood that is energy related. If you're in a low negative type of a pessimistic mood, that's going to keep your energy level low. So if you try some citrus oils, either by smelling, diffusing, putting in your water, that's going to give you a boost of energy as well, boost your mood. Eucalyptus oil is very refreshing and great for improving your energy. Spearmint, my wonderful spearmint, boosts energy levels, and it's mild enough to use on children. So spearmint is like a peppermint replacement. So if you feel that peppermint's a little bit too intense for you or for kids, you can switch to spearmint, and it's going to give you very similar benefits. Other ways, if you want to apply the oils topically for energy, you can mix them with your fractionated coconut oil or some kind of carrier oil. Apply it to the back of your neck. You can put a couple drops in your warm bath if you're taking a bath early in the day. Inhale from a cotton ball. You can diffuse it. So put it in your water. There's lots of ways of getting those oils into your system that are going to help boost your energy. Mid-afternoon, a lot of people suffer from a slump mid-afternoon. Essential oils are a perfect way of getting you back on track and more energized. Stay away from those energy products that come in a can. Those are full of things that are not very good for your health. Essential oils are going to be way better for you. Improve brain function. We all want our brain to be working at optimal levels through our entire life. So there's powerful antioxidants in essential oils that can help improve cognitive function. Some studies even suggest that aromatherapy, which is the use of essential oils, can be used for easing symptoms of dementia. Okay, so there are some studies showing that. Some of those benefits for dementia patients would be easing symptoms of anxiety, relief from depression, and overall improvement of the quality of life for people living with chronic health conditions. So it may not fix that health condition, but it can help make it easier to deal with that particular situation. Great for caregivers. Essential oils are fabulous for caregivers that are in a situation where they're dealing with family members that they're helping through that phase of life. Cedarwood essential oil has been studied and proven useful for children suffering from ADHD and ADD. Cedarwood, vetiver, several other oils, but cedarwood in particular stimulates the brain's limbic system, their limbic region, and the pineal gland, which is going to help address those particular issues. We have an awesome blend called In Tune that can be applied to the spine, to the temples, helps with ADHD, ADD as well, and helps really boost your productivity. I have a neighbor who swears by that stuff. Frankincense can be used aromatically to improve focus, minimize distractions, and improve concentration. Frankincense, fabulous oil. Patchouli, ylang ylang, sandalwood are all beneficial for boosting concentration. And those are just the tip of the iceberg. And those could easily be diffused in the background that just goes continuously and just helps you continuously for, hours on end. Reducing stress and anxiety. Essential oils are fantastic for that. Sorry about that. Huge issue for people. Stress and anxiety. Essential oils used consistently can definitely help in regard to those two issues. Lavender, chamomile, Roman chamomile, bergamot or bergamot, depending on what you want to, how you want to pronounce it. Ylang ylang, wild orange, geranium, frankincense, vetiver, all awesome oils for stress and anxiety. Some ways of using them: you can add a few drops to a relaxing bath, diffuse while you're meditating or doing yoga or preparing for sleep. You can definitely diffuse while you're sleeping. Someone can give you a nice massage with some of those oils. You can massage some right on your own temples or any pulse points. Putting it in a roller bottle with some fractionated coconut oil, and just having it in your purse or in your pocket to put on your wrist to smell would definitely help you throughout the day deal with stress and anxiety. Whatever is convenient, a convenient way for you to get the oils into your system continuously throughout the day. So you want to find an oil that works for you and your body and use it regularly to help you maintain a nice, calm, balanced, relaxed state of mind. Alleviating aches and pains. Again, essential oils are wonderful for this. You would apply topically. Probably the best way of applying topically is to put a couple drops in a lotion of your choice, or put a couple drops in a fractionated coconut oil base and rub that on, because that's just going to allow it to go over a wider surface area, and it's going, those being diluted, the carrier oil holds the molecules of the essential oil onto your skin longer and allows it to kind of be released in a time release fashion. Lavender and peppermint are great for that, for general aches and pains. Roman chamomile are great for muscle and joint pains and inflammatory conditions. Many oils, essential oils, are anti-inflammatory. Eucalyptus oil is great for taking the sting out of insect bites. Rosemary oil helps to reduce muscle soreness. Juniper berry, added to a bath, can treat painful conditions such as hemorrhoids. And you can also use it to treat rheumatic pain. So if you have a certain type of pain, you need help with finding an oil, some suggestions for oils, please reach out to me or the person that directed you to this webinar. Enhancing your skin and helping your hair growth. Studies have revealed that lavender is effective in promoting hair growth. Lavender also has antimicrobial properties that can be used to soothe the scalp and heal skin and hair. So lavender is a really good all-purpose oil for so many things. If you can only have one oil in your house, which I think everybody needs essential oils in their homes, lavender would be one of your very first ones to start working with. You can actually put a couple drops of lavender in your shampoo. You can shake it up and it's going to help your scalp. Rosemary. Rosemary is the top essential oil for hair thickness and growth. You can put a couple drops of rosemary in your shampoo as well. I'm going to see if I can pronounce this word, but forgive me if I butcher it. But one study even compared the results of rosemary essential oils to minoxidil, minoxidil. And that's a conventional topical hair loss treatment, I guess. And the results report the two work equally as well. So you could save some money and use the rosemary instead of buying an over-the-counter or prescription hair loss treatment. You would mix equal parts of olive oil and rosemary, massage it into your scalp, let it sit for 3 to 4 hours, and then rinse it out. If you want more shine in your hair, try chamomile or Roman chamomile essential oil. It softens and adds shine to your hair. It can also be mixed with sea salt and baking soda to lighten your hair naturally. Who knew? Allow that mixture to sit for about an hour. Sit in the sun for an even bolder dynamic effect. Cedarwood essential oil stimulates your hair follicles to treat thinning hair and various types of alopecia. I think I said that right. And you can add a few drops to your already existing conditioner. Clary sage oil regulates the production of oil on your skin and reduces skin inflammation and heals rashes. And again, you could dilute that and use that on your skin. You could put some clary sage with fractionated coconut oil in a roller bottle and use that to apply to your face. So far, I hope you're thinking about how some of these oils and some of these different issues that you might have or people you know have can be addressed with natural, safe, essential oils. Reducing toxicity. I think this is huge. We have so many toxins in our environment nowadays that we cannot control. Why not take care of those that we can control easily and effortlessly with our body, personal products and in our home? Essential oils are fantastic for that. So let's give a little definition of toxicity or a toxin. That is any substance that causes excess stress in your body. So a toxin causes excess stress, and they can be natural, synthetic chemicals, artificial sweeteners, flavor enhancers found in processed foods, automobile exhaust, cigarette smoke, solvents, plastics, pesticides, xenoestrogens, and harsh cleaning products. Those are all toxic items that we are taking in, breathing in, applying to our skin daily that we can't really stop from happening. The lungs, the digestive tract, and the skin are the most vulnerable pathways for toxicity. Okay, so putting on chemically laden products, breathing in pollutive toxin fumes, taking it in through our food, whether intentionally or unintentionally. The body does have various natural defense mechanisms to protect against toxicity, but we can only take so much. Our body can't keep every toxin and deal with every toxin enough because they're coming into our body so quickly. So it does need some help. So essential oils can help deal with that, multitude of toxins that we're exposed to each and every day. So that in of itself, I believe, is a good reason to use essential oils, just for the toxicity issue that we're all dealing with. Lemon essential oil can help cleanse the body. It's very cleansing, very detoxing, very easy to put a few drops in your water a couple of times a day to help support a healthy respiratory function and digestive tract. Grapefruit oil, again, can be added to water to flush out your system and support a healthy metabolism. You can diffuse peppermint to promote healthy respiratory function and clear breathing. Here's our rosemary again. Rosemary can be inhaled, added to a bath, massaged on your stomach to improve digestion. Just breathing it in helps with respiratory function. So all of those are some small, simple ways of help dealing with toxicity in our environment and in our body. Essential oils are fabulous for that. Relieving headaches and migraines. Many people deal with those issues Wintergreen is very good for that. It can be diffused or diluted to help relieve a headache if you apply to your temples. Now, because we're trying to avoid our eyes, I always suggest going close to the hairline and really rubbing it in so that nothing's going to drip into your eyes. So wintergreen is good for that. You'd only need one little drop on each finger. Clary sage helps relieve stress-induced headaches, and you can diffuse that. A few drops of clove in water might help, although clove's a little bitey for me personally, so you would have to experiment with it. You could apply a few drops or one drop of clove to your forehead and your neck for a very potent headache reliever. And that would be very potent. I would probably dilute that for me personally, or put it in a roller bottle, dilute it, and use it from the roller bottle. Marjoram can be diffused to treat a headache during a cold and a fever. So if somebody you know is suffering from a cold or a fever and they're having a headache from that, diffuse some marjoram in the background, and hopefully that will help relieve that. You can add 1 or 2 drops of different oils, so you can combine oils. It doesn't always have to be one oil in your diffuser, so experiment, add a few drops of one, a few drops of another. Whatever you're trying to address, you can add those oils together in a diffuser. And again, if you want suggestions with that, how to customize blend, reach out to me or the person who invited you to this webinar. Sleep. Essential oils are fantastic for helping support a healthy sleep pattern and sleep in general, because we all know that sleep deprivation can lead to serious health consequences. And we know that many people do not get a good night's sleep or a long enough night's sleep. 90% of people suffering from insomnia are reported to have additional health conditions. Did you know that? So something as simple as getting a higher quality of sleep can improve health conditions. And I'm not going to go into the whole list of issues that can be caused by poor sleep, but there is a long list of issues that could be sleep related that we don't even realize. We've learned that sleep loss increases your risk of heart disease, heart attack, heart failure, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, stroke, and even diabetes, all from poor sleep, poor quality of sleep. Things that we don't even think about. Lavender, thankfully, is one of the most studied essential oils and is effective because it's calming and it's relaxing. So lavender is a really good go-to to start with, to maybe spritz it on your pillow or a few drops on a Kleenex or a cotton ball and stick it under your pillowcase before you fall asleep to help you get a good night's sleep. Diffusing it would be fantastic. Vetiver is an awesome oil as well for helping with sleep. It can be diffused. I like to put 1 drop on each big toe and rub it in. You do have to know that vetiver is like our thickest and most dense essential oil. It takes minutes for it to come out of the bottle. So if you do choose to try out vetiver, be very patient with it. Once that first drop comes out, then the second and the third will come out a little bit faster. But be patient with vetiver. It does work wonders. You just have to give it some time to come out of the bottle. Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, bergamot, they're all known for their restful qualities. Again, diffuse them, put some in a spray bottle with some water and spritz your pillowcase and your linens. Cotton ball, stick it in your your pillowcase, and so you're breathing that in all night. Lots of different ways of getting the oils into your body right before sleep. And then you want to get into a good pre-sleep routine as well, where you're not running, and then go to bed. You want to take some time to calm down and relax and indicate to your body that, yes, it's time to be peaceful and we're going to go to sleep and we're going to have a nice, relaxed, good, restful evening. So you have to kind of help establish that routine for your body instead of, doing something very active right before bedtime. Did you know that you can use essential oils for your pets? I think that is fantastic. So what's good for us can be used on our pets. They're just as effective. You do want to always dilute, depending on the size of your animal. A small one's going to require more dilution and less essential oil. A little bit bigger dog or animal, a horse even, can use a little bit more essential oil with a little bit less dilution. So it is suggested from the information I'm using that it's 1 part essential oil to 4 parts carrier oil. So that's a good starting point. Start with the smallest amount essential oil first. If you're not seeing the results you want, then maybe add 2 drops. Observe your pet after you use the essential oils, and you can apply to their paws. You can rub it around their ears, not in their ears, but around their ears. And you can diffuse the oils, but make sure your pet, your dog, has the option of leaving the room if you're diffusing essential oils. And I always suggest that people put the oil on their hand and offer it to their dog and allow them to decide if they want to participate that day in that oil application. So you make sure they're okay with it, and if they are, then you can rub their head, their body, their spine, their legs to get that essential oil into their system through their skin and through their fur. So it's very easy to use essential oils with pets, but there are those few basics, and you can always reach out to me or the person that invited you to this webinar to get more information on that, because you do want to make sure you're using them safely with your pets. You also want to avoid their eyes, their nose, their mouth, just like you do for people. And watch your dog for any not symptoms, but any reactions that indicate that they're not happy with the oil, they don't want to be there. You just want to make sure they're having a good positive experience with that oil. But I know many people that use essential oils with their pets in a very positive, effective way. But you do want to become a little bit knowledgeable about that. Okay, what do we have up next? Safety tips. Pure essential oils are very safe to use in appropriate doses. Aromatic is considered the safest, but you do want to use the smallest amount to start with around kids and pets. Topically, if you have someone with sensitive skin, a young or an old person, you want to dilute with a good oil. If you're going to take them internally, use small doses. Most of our oils have a rectangle that says supplement facts. That's how you know you can safely take those internally. Watch for that. Pregnant people, you're going to want to get more information about that. Keep your bottles tightly closed in a cool place away from direct heat and direct daylight, sunlight. They do have a really long, I think, unlimited shelf life, but you don't want them to sit in your hot car for a year. That's going to diminish the potency of the oils. So just know that heat will help them break down a little bit faster. So you're always going to want to use the highest quality essential oil possible, which in my opinion is doTERRA. And I'm very, very comfortable saying that, and it's an honor for me to represent them as a company. You want to make sure you're using glass, stainless steel, or ceramic when you're using your oils in water. You don't want to put your water in a disposable plastic water bottle, put your oils in there, and then leave it sit around for hours and hours and hours. The essential oils will break down the plastic molecules, the petrochemical molecules, and deposit them in your water. So we want to avoid drinking that icky stuff. You want to use glass, ceramic, stainless steel, which is very easy to come by nowadays. The blend recipes, we have lots and lots of recipes that you can get online. I am not going to go into them at this point in time because I know we're coming up to our hour mark, so I can certainly help direct you to different recipes that are going to help you, with whatever issue you want to deal with. And it's very easy to find them online. I usually start my search with doTERRA and then something specific that I'm looking for. So let's wrap this baby up. I know we just went over a ton of information. Don't worry if you have not gotten all of it. Listen to this webinar again. Pick up the pieces that you want to really focus on. Don't try to learn it all at one time. The more you hear this information, the more you will be able to absorb it and process it. Use 1 or 2 oils at a time. Get comfortable with it. See what they can do for you. I'm inviting you and begging you, don't allow this to overwhelm you. Just take your time. Everything's good. You can't go wrong with essential oils. Just take your time and continue the learning process. Just decide which application method works for you and is most convenient, and maybe what is appropriate for the issue you're dealing with. So you want to choose the right application depending on the desired effect and what is convenient. When you're first starting out, you might want to start diluting your oils to make sure your body's okay with that and your skin's okay with that, and then maybe dilute less, and then maybe try an oil straight on your skin and see how your skin reacts. I want to thank you for joining me. I am here for you. I feel that I am an essential oil coach. I want to help customize the essential oils so that they fit your life and your lifestyle. I encourage you to use them daily. They're only going to make your life better and better and better. I promise you that. So if you're looking for a positive change, essential oils are the way to get there. I am here for you. You can personal message me. I have a Facebook page called Essential Oils Make Me Happy. I want to work with you. If somebody invited you to this webinar, please reach out to them, create a relationship with them. That's what we do in doTERRA. We create these relationships so that we are partnering with people, walking hand in hand with people into the future as they start and progress on their essential oil journey. So please allow yourself to be connected to a community, to people that are using and loving the oils and are going to be able to help you empower yourself so that you use these oils comfortably and confidently over time. Let me see if there's anything else other than saying thank you so much. I am so excited for you, and I know that these oils are going to really enhance your life. You're going to love them. You're going to want to share them with other people, and I encourage you to do that. So enjoy. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to stop this share without embarrassing myself. But thank you, thank you, thank you, and you take care until the next time. Bye-bye.